On March 1st, President Joe Biden gave the first State of the Union address of his presidency, intent on discussing the numerous elephants in the room, like the way the country is recovering from the coronavirus pandemic and the current invasion of Ukraine by the Russian Federation. While this State of the Union was notable for many of the points Biden made, there was another reason people were potentially excited to see the president standing in front of the joint members of Congress on Capitol Hill. This State of the Union address would be the first time both the Speaker of the House and the Vice President, who sit behind the president during the address, would be women. As most people know, Vice President Kamala Harris became the first female vice president of the United States when she and Biden were elected to office in 2020. This success would allow her to achieve numerous firsts throughout her tenure, and the State of the Union address was no different. However, while many were happy with her inclusion in the vice president's chair in the House chamber, there were some who weren't too thrilled with what Harris decided to wear to the event. The theme of the Ukrainian invasion was apparent throughout the State of the Union address.
We're giving more than $1 billion of direct assistance to Ukraine and will continue to aid Ukrainian people as they defend their country and help ease their suffering.
Ukraine was definitely on everyone's minds, from the words President Joe Biden spoke to the inclusion of the Ukrainian ambassador to the United States as First Lady Dr. Jill Biden's guest, to many in the chamber wearing the colors of Ukraine's flag or waving a small version of the flag during the speech. However, many people are questioning Vice President Kamala Harris's decision to not include blue and gold in her outfit. Though the cut of Harris's suit was on point, many took issue with its brown hue, pointing out that it caused her to blend into her surroundings. One Twitter user complained, "What was Kamala Harris thinking with this outfit that blends into the chair? She looks like a floating head." Meanwhile, another Twitter user joked that Harris's outfit was, quote, sponsored by Hershey, and a third seemed to take the outfit choice personally. "VP, I love you so much, but how did you pick out that outfit? Blue and yellow was the theme today. Why not blue or yellow or both?" Perhaps one of the reasons why so many people criticized Vice President Kamala Harris's choice of color during the State of the Union address is because she is often seen as a political fashionista, so to speak. After all, she did appear on the cover of Vogue back in January 2021 and has a stepdaughter, Ella Emhoff, who has become something of a style icon after fans saw her dazzle in a sequined coat at President Joe Biden's inauguration. Speaking to Vogue, Emhoff even opened up about the weirdness of being in the style spotlight at the time. Why Emhoff didn't give her stepmother a pointer or two, no one knows, but the audience at the address noticed another detail about Harris's outfit that made a jarring contrast to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and others in the room. Many noticed that on top of members of Congress on both sides of the aisle wearing blue and yellow, the colors of Ukraine's national flag, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi wore not just a blue blazer, but a pin that had both the American and Ukrainian flags. Meanwhile, Representative Lois Frankel, a Democrat from Florida, posted a photo on Twitter of her and her fellow members of Congress clad in head-to-toe blue and yellow before President Joe Biden's address to the nation. However, Vice President Kamala Harris was one of the few people in the room that not only wore brown, but didn't have a Ukraine pin on her lapel. Hopefully, Harris will pick some clothes that Twitter likes next time, although it goes without saying she has bigger issues on her plate at the moment. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite hot topics are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.